Hi everyone. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host David Tare, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. Today I'm up to song number 2835, and that one is Knock on Wood by Eddie Floyd. This was kind of a soul standard. Wasn't a big pop hit. I think it only went to number 28 on Billboard, but it was a number one soul hit for Eddie Floyd. It was also featured on his album called Knock on Wood. And here's a picture of Eddie Floyd. He was a pretty popular soul singer for a while in the mid to late 60s. He was born in Montgomery, Alabama in 1937, and he got a contract with Stax Records in 1965, and Knock on Wood was his first big hit. Um, like I said, went number one soul. And then after that, he had a couple other top 40 hits in 68. He had I Never Found a Girl. That one just barely made the top 40. Got to number 40. Was number two soul. And then later that year, he had Bring It On Home to Me, which I believe was also recorded by Sam Cooke and the Animals. They both had hits with the song too. Yeah, his version went to number 17. That was actually his biggest hit, biggest pop hit anyway. Went to number four, Soul. So those were the only hits he had. But I think I haven't heard his other songs, but I think Knock on Wood is a really good song, and I think he did a really good job with it. But it was a very popular song, and it had a couple big remakes. The first remake was done by this guy, David Bowie, in 1974. His version was not a hit in the USA. I don't think it was released as a single in the USA, but it went to number 10 in the UK. And then I think the biggest version of this song was by this woman here, Amy Stewart, in 1979. I don't know if you guys remember, but she had a big disco hit with this song. And I actually heard her version a long time before I heard Eddie Floyd's version. And I do like Amy Stewart's version. I mean, I'm not a huge disco fan, but I think she did a really good job with this song. I think she did a really great remake. She sings it with a lot of energy, like Eddie Floyd did, but she does it in a very different style, the kind of flashy disco style of the late 70s. And it was actually one of my favorite disco songs from that era. There was a lot of bad disco at the same time, but I thought this was a really good song. And like I said, it did go to number one. Her version went to number one. So anyway, that's my profile on Knock on Wood by Eddie Floyd. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.